In this case, Nick Bockwinckle. Nick went in action against, no doubt, a rugged challenger, a guy who's had his eye on it and was determined to win it. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of the bout between Nick Bockwinckle, World Heavyweight Champion, and the challenger, Jerry the King Lawler. I think it's interesting to point out in here, and we've made this comparison before, but it is particularly valid when you see a bout like this that is now history. It was a one-fall 60-minute time limit bout, and it in fact went 60 minutes.
One
with
full hour. Yeah.
Two men facing each other in that ring. The comparison that I was going to make is to say that for instance, in professional football, where an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman, the play starts, bam, they go in action for a given number of seconds in there, and then the play is over. They have the opportunity to get a little bit of rest and so forth. In here, it's a one-on-one situation, and if at the wrong moment you decide to have a little letdown and get a little rest in there, that could be all of it.
You're pinned, yeah.
And in this particular case, Nick Bockwinckle, Jerry the King Lawler, right straight at each other, and Bockwinckle using some of the famous Lawler punching techniques on the King himself, so that it ended up with a lot of rough, and I mean rough spots in a championship effort. Let's get back into the action right here. But pretty typical of the action. It was that way the entire hour. Tough challenge by Lawler, no doubt. A fine defense by the heavyweight champion, Nick Bockwinckle, and they did it the way they did it all the way through. Both of them firing and swinging and blasting at each other. And it was just one of those bouts that